Yo, 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 my people, back on the Third Eye review. Been busy with the Yellowstone, gave y'all a Black Panther review, gave y'all a bunch of reviews lately. Been busy watching the TV, been busy rewatching a couple great movies for this great event that's coming up. This is one of the bigger movies that's been upcoming, I think, since Top Gun. So, Third Eye had to be in there opening night. So I'll be in there tomorrow night, which is Thursday, the 15th, for Avatar Way of Water 2. So tonight we'll be talking about the first Avatar. I rewatched that last Tuesday to take it in because it's been 10 to 13 years before the first winter release. So, I only watched it one time. I don't really watch movies twice if you keep up with the podcast and stuff. So rewatched that, took it in. So we're going to take the time to review it and, talk about what the first one took in and all that and what to expect from the second one. And I can't wait, man. And so this is Avatar Pod with Third Eye Review. So Avatar is just a great movie. If you haven't watched it, you're way behind the movie life. Definitely get on that movie. One of the best creations, I think, ever. So just deep diving into it before. If you do get into the Avatar, do be prepared for the long run with it, with all the movies. So I've heard that it's confirmed that by James Cameron that there's about 5 Avatar movies. So you can expect like a Lord of the Rings type trilogy or whatever. So it's going to be a lot going within the Avatar. So I'm definitely super excited for that. All the movies that come. I think we had to wait so long for this one because maybe he has all the movies done, because we'll be expecting one like right after the second one. So James Cameron said he wasn't going to diss the Marvel saga at all in his interview. So maybe he credits to like the way they drop movies and stuff and on their timeline. So I hope that Avatar picks up on that and we don't have to wait another 10 years after the second movie. So but yeah, if you haven't watched Avatar, there will be some spoilers for the first Avatar. So click out here. If you have watched Avatar, be sure to stay in because we're about to crack into that, and then we'll talk about Avatar 2 after and what to expect from it. So going into Avatar, you find out that Jake, he's gonna go up into space, into the Pandora world, and take over his brother's Avatar, which his brother just died. He was shot. So Jake was offered to take over his Avatar in Pandora that's been developing for a year, and they're just these geo bodies that these warriors can go into and control in these beds and stuff. And Jake actually had the power to control his brothers because they had the same type DNA. So Jake actually was offered that and took it because he's paralyzed and really don't have much going back on Earth at home. So he took the offer, and they took him up to Pandora to start his trial within the to get into AWOL. To get into AWOL and then do his mission with Dr. Grace and the people, calling on all them. So they were trying to get the Ultra, I think it was the Ultra, it was kind of like, you can kind of base it off some type shit that's in Wakanda, just they want what's in Pandora, so because it's money to America. So Jake Sully's mission is to go in and get close with the Na'vi. That's the people that we know as Avatar, and get to know them and how they do things and get close so that the people of the colonel and the corporal and all of them come in and take their home and take the mineral to get more money for America. So that's kind of with all the movies, America's going to trump and get whatever card they need to get the dollar, so revenue or whatever. So that takes place in the beginning of Avatar, and Jake Sully, he is a man on that mission, trying to get that mission done until he comes across Natari, who is a high amongst the people of the Avatar, and she was actually getting ready to kill Jake because Jake was left after curfew from Dr. Grace and them. So they didn't have hope of Jake surviving, so Natari was actually going to kill him. And then there was a sign from AWOL. I would say the Avatar god, the spiritual god that all the people of in the Pandora world pray to, like the Na'vi people, like Natari, they pray to the AWOL and stuff. And there was a sign that told Natari not to kill Jake, so she didn't kill him. And actually they became close and went on into the movie. And Natari teaches Jake how to become one of the Na'vi people and learn the ways of Avatar, and he starts learning the jungle and the Pandora world, and as he's beginning to understand more of the life of the Avatar and stuff, he's actually struggling to balance the real life of being an Avatar, because it's not as bad as the Americans make it seem and stuff. And he's Jake actually feels a more away and into the world with the Avatar people than he does with the army and the work he's doing. So he's kind of like stuck in the middle, trying to get the people to realize that the Avatar people ain't so bad. And he hasn't told the Na'vi people that the people are going to come destroy their home. So Jake's kind of stuck in the middle with little time going in an Avatar movie. So that's kind of why the movie's so long as well, because it's building up Jake's story and how he becomes Avatar and how he loses trust and gains trust. So that's all in the midst of the 2 hours of the first movie, so you get to figure that out. One of the best parts I liked about the movie was how Jake joining forces with Norm and Dr. Grace, and just balancing out the good from the bad within the people of who they were working with. So they moved off base and had their own base going to kind of try to connect more with the Avatar, because Dr. Grace has been there. The Na'vi people knew that she was working with the Americans, so they kicked her out from the school and stuff. People she actually got deep connection with, but Jake actually got closer with them because he's a warrior and got their trust again, and starts getting people like Norm and Grace back in the camps and stuff. So the Na'vi are kind of starting to trust the Americans again, actually because of Jake. And but Jake's on a timeline to get them moved, so the Americans don't have to kill them, because they do want the minerals no matter what, because it's money. It's a lot of money too. So Dr. Grace and Jake truly take it in hand to try to figure that job out, but it's kind of tough because Colonel is just not having it, and the warcraft and machinery they have is just way stronger than the people of AWOL and stuff. They only got animals and flying birds and stuff, flying dinosaurs or whatever you call it, and it's just not strong enough to face that high machinery. So they actually went to war, and Jake fought with AWOL and stuff, and as he gained his trust of the Avatar, he lost it, but he was fully Avatar from the training and stuff. So the thing he had to do to get his power back was to go get the biggest riding knight in the sky, and he went and done that in Totran. So once he conquered Totran and brought him back to the people of AWOL, they all had trust in Jake, and then he defeated Colonel and took the people of AWOL and closed the story of Avatar and actually became Avatar forever. So I like how he closed the movie and said today was actually his birthday, and he crossed over his life to being the full Avatar, which Dr. Grace was not capable of doing in the first movie. But as you see in trailers of Avatar 2, that she actually might be playing, that you actually see the voice of her in the person. So that soul might have actually carried over into her. And I think that's actually one of Jake's foster daughters in the newer movie. So I'm excited to see that in Avatar 2. But yeah, Avatar 1 closed beautifully. Hey, we had to wait so long for 2, but now it's here and it's going to be great. In the last part of Avatar, when Jake was just fully, trying to fight off Colonel and let Atari know that he is one of them, was just a beautiful scene. And they finally see each other, and Atari, sees him as human and sees Jake as the person he is paralyzed and all that. And it's just a full view moment, really. And I love that movie from that moment. And looking forward to 2. I really from the trailers and stuff, Colin was back and alive. If you look through the cast and stuff, everybody's recasted. So it's gonna be a series of war, and I think just ridden the Avatar people forever. So now that Jake's Avatar is, fully, I think it's gonna be a whole different type of war. They're gonna go get with the people of the water and kind of try to figure out more ways of their full power, because with the water they have a lot more capabilities, and they had to conquer that. So I keep trying to compare the people of Avatar to Wakanda, because they have their own world and own powers. So they just are trying to figure that out, and Jake is growing his family and wants to keep them safe. So not being Avatar forever he still has a lot of ways of AWOL finding out. So that's going to take people and an army to do, especially with Colonel being Avatar now and bringing everybody back, because the way a life of AWOL resurrects, if you die there, it always gives back life. So all them lights will come back and the world will be on again. So that'll be a cool story to see in Avatar 2. That's what I'm excited about. Seeing how Jake's kids are going to carry the journey into the next 3 movies. Seeing if Jake and Tari will be there forever. I think someone's going to have to go in this movie. So looking at interviews from scripts from a bunch of the big cast, a bunch of people were crying in the script. So I think there might be a loss, not early, but some point in the movie that's really big and going to carry over into the series in the later part of the saga, like 3, 4, and 5, like I said. So, yeah, now is the time to tap into Avatar, because Avatar 2 Way of Water is coming out tomorrow. So you won't have to complain and wait forever. Like, oh, I want to see the second one. But it is sold out for the rest of December, so you better get on it. Catch tickets ahead of time, because it's going to be one of the movies like Top Gun. It's going to be sold out every weekend, because people are going to want to go see it, because it's just one of the blockbuster movies. So Third Eye had to catch it the night of, baby. So that's where I'm going to be at. I'm going to take it in. Probably on a little couple psychedelics, take it in. I want to see how them visuals are. I think the budget for this movie was $350 million to $400. So the first one was $237 million. So a whole nother $100 million into camera work and all that casting. So there's going to be a big expectation there, especially from seeing movies like Doctor Strange and all the movies that have dropped this year, Top Gun and all that. I think they're going to have to come with something big. So I'm expecting great camera work from Avatar Way of Water 2. And yeah, like I said, my biggest take on if it's going to flop or not, I don't know. It's going to be a saga type movie. So that means more than 2, more than 3. So I mean, between that, one of the movies are going to flop, just like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Between one of the movies, you don't like one of them. So all the movies in the series aren't great, but that's what makes it serious. So you just got to get through it. And there's some dialogue. There's going to be some dialogue in some type of the movie. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be one of the movies between the 5 that's going to flop. I hope it's not this one, but if it is, I won't be upset. I'm just glad there's more. So just be patient with James Cameron and Avatar people and Avatar cast, because I feel like they know what they're doing, and they wouldn't wait all this time to drop a bad movie. I just don't think they would. So yeah, man, this Third Eye review. I'm going to be in the Avatar tomorrow in the Arnold. Kick back, relax, boot it up, watching the Avatar. Make sure you tune into the first one, man. It's great. Make sure you go watch the second one right after. Tune into it. I will be dropping this review sometime 2 weeks after, give people some time to watch. So this will be dropping sometime tomorrow, Friday morning. On Sunday, I'll be dropping a new Yellowstone review that drops every 2 weeks. So I catch up on 2 episodes. There's only 2 more episodes. So I'll be dropping a new one this week, and then watching the 2 final episodes, and then I'll be dropping the finale episode to the Yellowstone review. So make sure you tune in to the Third Eye review presented by The Barn to keep up on all the TV and movie reviews, because I got it going, baby. If it's been hot, it's been watched, baby, by Swerve. And I'm out.